think I am one more shot away from death here. Alright, so in the last episode, we built this barn, we built up this silo, a couple useful tames, couple tames just for fun. But after all this, we're still pretty poor. Like, I'm still at smithy level, and I want to be able to get to fabricator and actually fill this guy up with the indie forge, the chemistry bench, the fabricator, you know, everything. But first things first, we need oil. Here we go. Found some oil nodes down here. I did look up where to find them because I was not finding anywhere I was looking. But just gonna farm up as much oil as I can from this spot. Alright, so now we've got all the oil we are going to need. Structures crafting, and boom, we can get ourselves the coveted fabricator. Perfect. So it's brighter up here, there's more space, I can even add more floors in the future. But I'm deciding to put all this stuff up here because it just feels less cramped and I'll be spending a lot of time in here crafting. And then I'll just go storage down here because you can just throw a million vaults in there. Alright, I'm feeling like doing some more drop hunting, so that's what we're gonna go do now. Ooh, there we go. Some gilly legs, that's exactly what I need. Alright, so I've also just crafted up a smithy and a bola to bring up to our new garage. Alright, so I'm going to throw the smithy right next to its big brother. Right here, hide it, because it'll be replaced soon with a chemistry bench. Okay, in order to make all this good stuff though, we're going to need a lot of electronics. And what do you need to get electronics? Silica pearls. So we're going to have to go and figure out a way to get some of those now. Alright, so we're currently on Pearl Island, so we're just going to hop off the Griffin, harvest some pearls, hop back on. I mean, it's relatively safe here, especially with my Griffin by my side, but yeah, you can get tons of pearls here. If you're wondering, the location is 51.9, 22.3. But yeah, you gotta watch out a little bit because there's dinos, sarcos, capros every once in a while, but if you just keep your head on a swivel, you should be alright. So I've currently got 1,300 silica pearls, and I think I'm just going to get out of here with that. It'd feel greedy to stay and risk losing my otter or myself, so. Oh my god, is that a cat? It's a kitty! So, I'm going to pack up my RG with as much as I can, and move it all my stuff on over to the garage. So I've just been saving up all my spark powder and charcoal from all that metal farming I did, and I've got enough for over 2,000, but you can only do 1,000 at a time, so plenty of gunpowder. So now I've got just under 500 electronics crafting up. Perfect, now we can make up the industrial grill, a windmill, and then I can leave the rest of the time to work on crafting up 420 more electronic, which is going to have a pretty large range. Yep. Basically our whole compound, to be honest. Alright, the next thing I want to do is I just really want to get a Tapahara. It's something that I've been trying to do in the background this whole time, but I've never been able to do, and I want to do it now. Okay, here's one. Oh my god, it's a 130. Okay, first one, holy. We've got to get this guy. I'm wondering if I should just try to snipe him from here. I'm just not super confident in my bola skills. I'm just going to run at him. We got him. Should be able to get him, not too difficult now. Oh, you guys don't understand how long I've wanted a Tapahara and haven't been able to find one. What is happening? Okay. Okay, I was about to get really angry. Oh, I thought he escaped me. I was like, no way. Nice. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, I'm super happy about that. Perfect. Now we should be able to go down there, give our Tapahara some meat, and be good to go. Alright, so I'm about ready to take off and head to the ocean, but the problem is I don't have a good crossbow. So I'm going to try and get a good crossbow, and then we're going to figure out a situation for Polymer. Alright, so my drop hunting did not give me a crossbow. I wasn't really expecting one. The Tapahara is tamed. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, let's set off to go find some organic polymer caves. I'll have to come back with my RG and really farm this place up. Structures crafting. I can also go ahead and make us up a chemistry bench. Let's put that chemistry bench right over here. Boom. You can have everything I own. Yes, I brought everything I needed. And then, how many of these? 6 crowd pods? Good enough for me. Did that just happen? It's Ark. Expect this shit to happen. We still currently don't have like a definitive good crossbow, like, which is really what we want before we start trekking into the ocean. I'm just gonna keep drop farming till we get anyone, and then we'll use the tinkering desk. But I do also want to get a harpoon launcher and harpoons because we're going to the ocean. We're gonna want that. Crossbow. Ooh, Megalodon saddle. We've now got a full scuba suit crafted up. Okay, so before I want to tame anything big, I do want to get a good crossbow, but you do not need a good crossbow to tame an ichthy. And that is also something I'm going to need before I can really dive into the ocean there. So that's what we're going to get started on now. Alright, so we've got the prime from that baby thorny dragon right there. Now we just got to go find ourselves a high level ichthy. Alright, let's check in this little lagoon here. Oh, we're near the wyverns though. Oh, is that one right there? It is. Beautiful. Level 95. Okay. It's not amazing level, but it'll be good enough for me. It doesn't need to be a super high level. It's just there for me to essentially ride around on to look for other things. Looks like he's the only living thing here, so perfect. It's gonna take about 3 feeds. So again, he looks like he's the only thing in this whole little river, so he's just gonna come to us essentially. Or not. Or he's immediately gonna swim away after I said that. It's a little bit eerie how empty this little spot is. It's gonna make it easy though. Let's check out the stats while we're waiting. Pretty decent stats for how low level it is, so that's good news at least. Don't run away. Perfect, and now it's all ours. 37 health came out as pretty good. 19 stands pretty bad, but we can just pump levels into that, especially for something that doesn't have any oxygen stat. But once again, I mean, it's only level 142, so we're gonna throw you in a cryopod now. Alright, no crossbow this time, but with a normal one, it's only going to take about 40 to 50 shots to knock out a 150 plesiosaur. But it sounds easier than it is because we'll have to manage not dying. There's always multiple of them, and we'll be on an ichthy platform shooting. Alright, so we've got everything we need except the crossbow. So we're going to work on finding that crossbow right now. Holy shit! Oh my god! 909 armor on that head? That is insane! Damn, why couldn't I get a 909% crossbow? Well, I just got back home, and I have all of these, and all of these, and I still have no crossbow. Oh hey, this is, here's Madden's base. It's a good looking spot. You good Carcrow saddle. Shh. Don't tell him I'm stealing this Moses saddle. Oh! I'll repay him somehow. Holy shit, Madden. 200% harpoon launcher. I will repay you somehow, Madden. Madden, I swear I'll repay you. I know he does a lot of drop farming, though. That could be what it is. Thank you, Madden, from Tribe of Bootylicious. I am eternally grateful to Madden because I now have a Mosasaurus platform and a harpoon launcher. Not with his will. He doesn't know I have these. He will eventually. I'm going to tell him, and I'm going to repay him greatly because I don't know if he's planning on going in the ocean, but I know I sure am. And now I'm prepared. Like, that was what I was missing. Alright, so I want to make as many trank spear bolts as possible. So weapons, ammo. I need a bunch of spear bolts, which means I need all of these requirements, and I need a bunch of these, which is this, and then these, which is this. So essentially I need a ton of metal. So alright, I've got almost 1,000 metal in every single one of these forges now, so I just gotta transfer the wood into these guys, and then we are all good to smelt. So yep, now we've got all the forge set, and now we just have to wait. It's a good while later. It's almost 3 in the morning right now. And yeah, it's done smelting up, and I officially have no life. So now we gotta go and get a shit ton of flint and transfer all our wood up here. Now I believe I have every single material I need. Perfect. After these guys finish crafting up, I'm gonna craft probably 100 trank darts, and then turn the trank darts and the spear into 100 trank spear bolts. With this newly stolen harpoon launcher, it should only take 10 shots to a max level plesiosaur's head to knock it out. That is incredibly good, and I want to do that. That is what I want to do. That is the goal. That is the plan. And it is going to work out exactly that way. Boom, 100 of them bitches. 104 of them bitches. Let's go. Okay, so there's been a slight change of plans. Just because I feel like I'm so set up with all these tranks, this really good harpoon, and all these narcotics, as well as this mosasaur saddle. We're going to set our sights a little bit higher, and we're going to try and go for a mosasaur. So yeah, that's what we're going to go and take to the oceans. So you used to be able to trap moses on the ocean floor with behemoth gates, but obviously in ASA they removed the top of those, so that is no longer a strategy that you can do. Which means we're just going to have to go ahead and try and safari tame this guy, which will be exciting. I've been searching down here for a while, and I'm not seeing any mosas, or plesiosaurs for that matter, so thought I was in the right area, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. This ocean is empty. Oh, there's a basilo. That's at least something. 45, crappy level, but it's a new creature other than a megalodon. Oh, here we go. Found some plesios. Okay. Plesios found me. Right. Let's check out what these guys are looking like. Okay, I got a level 95. Not necessarily good enough for me, I would say. Although I don't have any means of killing them, so... Oh shoot. Are you the 95? Can't tell. Oh wow, a 145. Okay. You know, I might just have to get him. Okay, we're going back to the plesiosaur just because it's a 145. I just feel like it'd be a crime to pass this guy up. I feel like everything in the ocean is over here, so he shouldn't take too long though. If I can keep hitting him. Although my HT doesn't have a bajillion health, so I gotta be a little bit careful. Swim right on up to him. Is he running? Is this just a level 45 and not a 145? Am I tweaking? Is he tweaking? We're both tweaking? Who knows? Okay, we're getting some solid shots into him here. Just gonna keep on spinning in circles, safari taming. Uh-oh, that's bad. Bad move by me. Bad move. Bad move. This is where we like to be, where he's just kind of wandering and we can just sit right behind him. Except there's Megalodons, and I don't like that, because if a couple of those guys get on you at once, I think he might be torpor running, which is good news for us. Nope, I was sorely mistaken. So now we're gonna run. Oof. I'm scared for my Ichthys here. Not a lot of health left. Oh no. Oh boy. Alright, come over here where there's not a million Megalodon. Oh, I wasn't reloaded. Holy, rookie mistake, bud. Oh no. Oh no. I think I am one more shot away from death here. And that would just be tragic. So I'm gonna get some good distance. Alright, he's still coming. Alright. We've got a lot more to go. But I've got to do this. I got to be perfect. Let's get some crossbow shots in. Okay. So it's going to take more bullets than Dododex tells me, just because we've got to do so much running away. Okay, got a little bit of a system here going here, knock on wood. I'm absolutely terrified right now, but that is okay. Oh, I'm running right on. Oh no. Okay. A small blunder in my input there. There's a Megalodon coming to make things more difficult for me. Alright. He's still coming after me, which is bad news. Man. Shoot. Alright, that puts me at one shot for sure. Let's get some distance here and see how we're doing. We're doing meh. Okay. Shoot, man. Okay. Let's reload. So I think this is working currently. Okay. Is he running? I know that Megalodon's not. But we can be faster than the Megalodon as long as this guy's still running. Okay. I'm scared though, because sometimes when they're torpor running, they'll just decide to take one more bite at you. And that's when some bad things start happening. I'm gonna play. Oh, there he goes. He is down. Gorgeous. Okay. There's a Megalodon swimming at me. Holy, he is knocked out. Let's take off my scuba. Oh my, let's swim straight up. Nice, that is beautiful. Alright. Okay. A million things are happening in my brain right now. Show me the plesio. Beautiful. And we can always come back and get a Mosa later, so I'm not too upset about this. Mosasaurus, though, definitely is going to be the end goal. We are going to get one of those. We're going to leave our Ichthys here and just Hope nothing comes and kills him, I guess. That'll be the... Oh! You scared me. Okay. Alright, so we're currently sitting above this baby Paraceratherium, and I'm willing to bet my life savings he will give us enough prime to tame the plesiosaur. So we're just gonna wait a little bit, go ahead and take this guy out, and then go feed her up. Alright, just as I suspected, it gave us more than enough. So let's head on out there to our plesiosaur and feed this guy up. No, my Ichthie's eating all the prime, you idiot! Alright, we've got all the prime loaded up into our Ichthie, and we're gonna go feed this guy up. Alright, so I accidentally muted my mic for this whole section, but essentially, I was just getting all my prime meat from my hungry ass Ichthie to put into the plesio, but as I was typing in prime to do this, my Ichthie got attacked by a megalodon. Scared the shit out of me because I'm terrified of sharks. That megalodon that just attacked us down there, I just checked, he did not hit the plesiosaur, he just hit me. So the taming effectiveness is still at 99.5%, and it should only take 2 more feeds until he's ready to be all ours. Perfect, so now he absolutely has enough meat to tame, and I'm going to leave so nothing accidentally hits him. There we go. Look over there, the plesiosaur is now all tamed up. That is amazing. Alright, hopefully no megalodons spot me going down to try and cryopod this guy up. We're going to go ahead and cryopod this guy up and take him back to base. Make sure he's nice and safe. Unfortunately, we're going to have to leave our Ichthie down here, but he'll be alright on the beach where he's at. He likes it there. He's going to be our taming expedition creature. I think that's going to do it for this one, though. Yeah, next episode we're gonna break out the plesiosaur and hopefully get ourselves a mosasaur and start building up our underwater fortress. We're gonna put a platform saddle on our mosasaur's back, and he's gonna be our mobile base. These videos take forever to make, so between recording and editing, so make my day if you throw me a subscription. Stay tuned.